Now, also on that blog you did, you said that you wanted for your next battle 50K. You had the Twitter and everything exploding. Now, you can look at that two kind of ways. Everybody should want what they want. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. And also, I didn't take that to mean that's what you had to have in order to come back. Right. It's just what you wanted. Right, right. So, and then, you know, I can't really question the next man's worth. So, you know, whatever you feel like you worth in the battle is what you worth. I don't. And a lot of people were trying to question that. Even you had I saw you put a tweet out about that. So yeah, I mean, I just never. I don't get how can anybody else try and knock another person, trying to knock another person getting money. I just never, like, if a nigga wants to come out and say, yo, I want $100 million, like, are you gonna be like, are you gonna really not want a nigga to get $100 million? Because then that just sounds like you're a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, let a person get money, especially if this is not what you do. You know what I mean? Let a nigga try to get money. If you feel like it's an outrageous request, then you know what I mean? You could just keep that shit to yourself, but don't sound like a hater. Nigga sound salty, like, yo, I don't think he should get that much money. What the hell is he? But so if I don't get it, you act like you gonna get it. You're not gonna get it if I don't get it. Like,
you said you can't spell bars without putting that arse in it. Well, I ain't never hear a good ass bar with arse in it.
Boxer, you checking in. Kshine versus Arsonal dropped on URL. Pretty good battle, man. Not great. I'm actually waiting for Ill Will and Tay-Rock, and also Calico and T-Rex. I want to see how Calico did coming back to the URL stage after so long. So as far as round one, man, I thought Arsonal had a pretty good round one. I can't front. That Mario Chalmers line that he had, that shit was cold. You know what I'm saying? I was really fucking with that. He had like a Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn. That shit was kind of a reach to me. I really wasn't feeling that much. That line, he said, I shoot him, he leaned back, I'm reclining him. They say they want that Hollywood arse back. I'm reminding him, slapping with the Mac 10, I'm T-bozzing him. That whole little scheme where he was rhyming those words, that shit was kind of fire. That line he said, well, all you niggas been smacked since y'all was little niggas, y'all should be nicknamed Troy Mitchell. That shit was fire, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely fucking with that bar. Everybody know Troy Mitchell was smack. Another dope line he had was when he was talking about killing Kshine girl. He was like, I sneak up to the hospital bed. He was kind of mocking how Kshine was doing DNA. He said, I'm itching to kill, I'm crippin' for real. And he was like, that's a C-section surgery. That shit was kind of fire. So overall, man, I felt like Arsonal had a pretty good round one. The only thing I really didn't like about Arsenal's first round is I know he's Mr. Disrespectful. I know he liked to kind of talk shit. I kind of felt like all the touching and shit he was doing with Kshine was kind of out of line for me. I'm actually kind of tired of that shit in battle rap. It's like too many people doing that. Too many talking through niggas rounds. I mean, even if you think a bar is whack, niggas just like, oh, that's whack. Like, they telling the crowd it's whack. And it's like, let the crowd be the one to judge that. If we like it and we rocking with it, then just let that shit go. But it's like too much talking during niggas rounds, too much hand gestures, niggas doing like this. Like, I'm actually getting kind of sick of that in battle rap. So for me, I felt like Arsonal did it too much. Now, in Arsenal's defense, Kshine is kind of known for that too. You know what I'm saying? All that get that nigga Rex. He real big. You know, them dot mob niggas do talk a lot during rounds as well. But since we talking about this particular battle, Arsonal was definitely ODing on that shit a little bit much for me. And I mean, I know I just got off work. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm tired as fuck. I know it's been a long time since I did an Arsonal Untold Truth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ars for that. But I could have sworn that he told me that he do not talk through niggas rounds. I mean, I could have sworn he told me. I may be wrong, but...
And I watch a lot of battles, and I don't like how niggas like... Me, I don't say nothing while a nigga's rapping. Nothing at all. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna just stand there. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was whack. And
I live in Atlanta. That was dope though, but I live in Atlanta. There's no reasons why everything he's doing questionable. Like, that was ass. You wrong. You so much of a fucking fraud ass. You so much of a fucking. Boo. Come on, yeah. That shit was ass. That shit was ass. I'm plucking your feathers using two hands. In other words, letting them fly. You getting 2 cans. That's bars, right? Boo.
How niggas be talking and talking to the crowd and talking to their mans, bruh, that's disrespectful, my nigga. We doing this for the culture, man. Y'all don't gotta do that, man. Just stand there. You gotta be able to stand there and just withstand what's being said to you. Just take it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But just...
Let's move on to Kshine, man. Kshine round one, it was kind of messed up that he had some audio issues. I don't really know if it was his necklace. I don't know if it was his URL's audio issues, because even after he took the necklace off, he still seemed like he had some audio issues. I felt like it took a little bit from his round. You can't spell bars without putting that arse in it with the whole AR, arse. He was talking about the gun or whatever, but I kind of felt like that shit was kind of decent. He had the whole Ars NO New Orleans scheme that he was kind of doing. Arsonal does live in Atlanta now. That's pretty much how I caught up with him for the Untold Truth. However, he did live in New Orleans, so I did feel like that shit was kind of appropriate, and I felt like he set that up kind of well. My favorite line from Kshine this round was when he said the gun's so big I had to drag it home doing a Drake walk. That shit was cold. You know what I'm saying? If you've been on Facebook, in the Facebook group, you know that whole Drake walk shit has like taken on a new life. You know, and they putting that shit in like every other picture. They just throwing a Drake walk pick in. So that shit was funny as hell, man. I was definitely fucking with that line. He said something about the K now, removing the K. He had all these K now flips. And it just reminded me of when Calico said, you know you can die now if I take this K out. It just seemed like it was kind of the same shit to me, but...
That's K-N-O-W. Us that know I'm gonna get this K-N-O-W. Us that know he gonna get this K-N-O-W. So Arsonal, when I put them together, you get this K now, so Arsonal.
Be smart, bro. You niggas should have took the way out. He should know that he can die now if I take this K out. I said he should know that he can die now if I take this K out.
Yeah, man, but I gave the first round to Arsonal. Arsonal comes back in round two. That Johnny Depp line, the blow, he was talking about Murder Mook, that shit was cold. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a dope ass line. Out with the old, in with the new.
Lux threw both us in the ring, but what I do to that nigga, I can't tell y'all better than I can show you.
Even though I think Lux will fuck Arsonal up and beat him clearly, that shit was still fire that he went at Lux like that. He also told me in the Untold Truth that he would never battle Lux, but you know what I'm saying? Just throwing that shot out there, just a competitive nature that Arsonal is. So I was definitely fucking with that, and Lux was in the building, so that shit, I'm pretty sure in the building that shit went over really well. The Everest commercial about going to college and everything and getting your degree here, that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I know plenty of people have seen that commercial over and over again, so that shit was funny.
That mob flunky! Rex never gonna promote you. Sean, what's your first action when a terrorist approach you? And I got the leverage to smoke you. These niggas hate seeing you on their screen. You like the nigga from the Everest commercial.
Sitting on the TV, watching the couch, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next year. No, do it right now. Next year, you could do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the couch, and anyhow, why don't you make a phone call that's gonna help you in your next year? All you gotta do is pick up the phone and make the call.
Hey, you there? Want a job? Come on down. Get a career. Let's go. I'm Kshine.
Arsonal had a cancer line. Make sure y'all add that to another long list of bars that we no longer want to hear in battle rap. Like, nobody wants to hear, I pull this cancer like a smoker. Like, that shit corny. Like, niggas use that shit way too much in battle rap. So, we're gonna add that to a growing list of other bars that we no longer need to hear in battle rap. Kshine comes back in round two. This is the round where he pulls the midget out.
And I thought of Bushwick Bill with that episode when you said you hate midgets. That's all it takes is a nigga this size to whip out a Tommy.
Which was funny. I ain't gonna front. It was funny. I don't know why the midget was on a rope. You know what I'm saying? But, and then the midget comes out and he actually gets punked because Arsonal and his niggas like, yo, get your ass back over there or some shit like that. But the fact that that's the good thing about Kshine, man. He's kind of willing to step out of his comfort zone and do some different shit. He did the midget, and he did the Dr. Shine shit. It's just like with URL, you kind of have to keep reinventing yourself. So, you know, and the crowd fuck with it. Arsonal even fuck with it. I definitely felt like it was a good angle. However, after that, I don't feel like he had no good setup bars. Like, he didn't really, I think he should have tried to incorporate that midget a little bit more. Maybe like spit some bars and let the midget finish them. Kind of like how Goods did with the Earl situation when he battled X Factor. Or, I don't know, man. It's like the midget just looks so plain. Like, maybe he should have just dressed this nigga up in a different outfit, made him look like a little bit more thuggish or something. But like, I don't know. I just felt like he could have just done more. Just bringing the midget out was cool, but his follow-up bars were poor. He really didn't say nothing hot really the entire round outside of the midget shit, except when he got on Shotgun Suge saying Suge wasn't a passenger. Like, that shit was kind of nice, but that was pretty much it for Kshine's round 2. So I gave round 2 to Arsonal also. Round 3, Arsonal comes back. He really wasn't saying nothing this round. This was like his filler round to me. You know, Arsonal's lyrical. You know, a lot of people just get on him and say, oh, all he do is Squidward's clarinet. I think Arsonal is very lyrical in my opinion, but sometimes just because you rhyme words well don't really mean you be saying shit. And in this particular round, he wasn't really saying shit. Ray Swag made his usual appearance that he started to make in like every Arsonal battle as like, I guess, the quote-unquote bodyguard. He said some nice shit about Crips and Bloods when he was saying that Kshine don't know about this, don't know when shit started. He'll have to go home and Google it. That shit was kind of funny. But honestly, man, he got like no quotables in this 3rd round. Kshine comes back in round 3. I really didn't feel like Kshine had a good round 3 as well. The only thing that really separated their round to me was Kshine had a nice little funny angle where he was like, Arsonal was confused if it's blue here and red over here. He don't know which way to go because this nigga might hurt him and that nigga might murk him. Like, that shit was kind of funny. I was fucking with that. A lot of recycles in this round too, as far as even in this battle, like the Shotgun Suge Detroit shit keep getting brought up, the bus driver shit keep getting brought up. They both had Adolf Hitler, like I let Adolf. They both said that in this round, in this particular battle, Arsonal and Kshine. He had like a UW line, how you on a league and you can't get UWs. That was okay, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I gave this round to Kshine, so I got a battle 2-1 Arsonal. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to the Facebook group. Fuck with me on Twitter, /Unbias Review. Supposed to be sitting out with Mav Hoffa this weekend, so y'all let me know what y'all want me to ask Mav. Of course, I'm gonna ask him about the punch, so you ain't gotta say that. But if you got any real genuine questions you want to know about Mav and you want me to ask, man, just make sure y'all let me know. So to be sitting down with Beasley and Rich Dollars coming up soon too, like in the next 2 weeks. So I'm just working, man. Unbiased Review, thanks for the support. Shout out to the Facebook group. But yeah, man, I see y'all niggas in the group. Thanks for the support. Peace.